Welcome everyone. Welcome to another preview. Why am I talking in this accent? Because this is sort of like Arstotska. Sort of like Papers, Please. Welcome to Let's Play the demo, the beta of Beholder. The game that I have been looking forward to a very long time. Well, ever since I've seen it, because it just looked very, very interesting. And just very, very nice. We just maybe decrease the volume a little bit. There we go. So what do you do in this game? Just like in Papers, Please, you are in the employ of the state, of the government. And your job is to spy on people in an apartment. Make sure that they do everything as the state, the glorious state, has commanded. Make sure that they break no rules. So we will be starting a new game. Remember, this is a beta version.
Dear Carl Stein, we are happy to announce you've been appointed a landlord of the Class D apartment block on Kruszwitz 6. You must arrive there immediately and start working. You and your family are given an apartment on the first floor. The experimental medicine you've been injected with during the medical checkout suppresses your need for sleep. Thus, you will be able to spend more time serving your motherland.
Glory to the motherland. Now, how awesome is this? I love the art style in this game. I just adore it. It's sort of 2D/3D, and it's just brilliant. I love the little details. Here's the previous, our predecessor. And we are angrily looking at him. Glory to Arstotska, I mean glory to the state.
Welcome to the elite official rank. Ministry of Allocation.
Okay, the Ministry of Allocation. This is the boss. Let me just pause the game a little bit. This is the boss. Click on him to start the dialogue. The exclamation mark means that NPC has a quest for you. So, this is our character, and this is our family. You know what? Now it's a little bit quiet. There. Let's do that. This is our family, which will live in this underground apartment here. And here is our surveillance area, where we'll be paying attention to the entire building up above. I can't actually show you that yet, because we have to do this quest first. But anyway, let's talk to him. You must be Carl. On behalf of the Ministry of Order, I welcome you on your new duty position. What's going on here? We're driving out pests from the house. Do not pay attention to this. Object or agree? Of course we will agree. Glory to the state. As you wish. Your predecessor hasn't coped with an easiest task. If a person occupying an important position does not cope with an easiest task, there's only one conclusion. He did that intentionally, i.e. he became an outlaw. Since now, every activity of tenants is your business. And the word everything means? The word everything means absolutely everything. You will follow every step of theirs and write down any suspicious activity. Of course, if you want to gain the reputation of a good public servant. If you're going to be a perfect beholder, write down hobbies, interests, and even talks. How can I do this? You need to observe and record. Surveillance cameras will help. Let's start with the beginning. Have you ever managed a house before, Carl? Do you need my help? We will decline the help because I've already played a little bit. I don't need help. Here's your duty journal. It's located on the right. Let's come back to the surveillance. Set up your surveillance cameras in the house to make your work easier. According to the documents, your predecessor received 2 of them. Find them in your office. It's on the right from the living room. Alright, so we are going to move and check where the cameras are. Now we have an inventory as well. Here we go. I'm going to be pausing the game very often because I don't want the time to advance, but surveillance camera, middle viewing angle videotaping available. Let's take both of them. There. So now we can go back to the boss and tell him that our mission has been complete. We have found the cameras. Great, you found the cameras. Install them in the common canteen. Follow me. I love the art style. Look at the girl. She's so cute with those eyes. That's our daughter. There, we have to install the cameras here and these fire alarms, I guess, fire detectors. So now, because we're in this room, we can actually see what's going on, but rooms like this, where we aren't present, are dark. Because of the cameras, though, we'll see what's going on. I see you're doing fine. This is your first reward. Spend your money on required things in the shop. You will receive surveillance cameras for reputation points. Reputation points show your reputation. You receive them for completing duty tasks. You can also use them for personal gain in order to persuade people around you. Unfortunately, I have issues to deal with in the ministry. However, you can call me anytime from your working place using your private line and ask any questions. By the way, Carl, I strongly discourage you ignoring the phone calls. Remember that you and me serve to our great people, and completion of directives and orders of the ministry are our bread, water, and air. Now, the main thing. Several tenants are at risk. Your predecessor couldn't cope. Hope you will do better. How can I do this? First of all, watch the tenants closely. File a report as soon as you gather evidence. Police will take care of the rest. Between ourselves, our great state can be very grateful to those who do their work in a proper way. The ministry can turn its blind eye to forgery or blackmail if this helps you achieve your goal. I'll do my best. I like your eagerness. Be in no haste to call our department. You can always get an advice of your wise tutor. And the last. The key I gave you opens every door in the house. Make sure the tenants leave the apartment before entering it. Many citizens are still confident that their private life is their own business. Let it be so. Set to work. Set to work? Get to work? So there we go. Now we're actually in charge of the place. Now let's go and receive a phone call from the ministry. Oh, we have to actually call the ministry. Ministry of Order, your call accepted. Hello, Carl. You've learned your main duties. Ready to receive a task? I am ready for a task. Set surveillance in the apartment number 2. Jacob Manischek lives there. You can always buy required cameras in the state shop. Be careful and enter tenants' apartments when they're not at home. So now we have a mission. We have to install cameras, and now we can actually zoom out. This is the apartment block we'll be monitoring. Now these apartments are still not finished and nobody lives there. But we have, we have profiles on everyone living here, including our own family. Now we have to install, we have to search apartment 2 and install cameras, or at least a camera in apartment 2. To gather data on Jacob Manischek. Who's this guy? He lives alone. A slippery guy. He's unemployed and 55 years old. Now over here we have Directive 6037 as of 1st September 1984. Prohibited to cover up for criminals. Hiding information about crimes and killing. So that the punishment for that is arrest. So as we go on, we'll get more, prohibitions and such, more rules. Which is pretty cool. So it is, in fact, a bit like Papers, Please. Sort of dystopian setting and so on and so forth. Now, the coolest thing is, while we do all this and, have the money to buy, cameras and such, well, you don't actually buy cameras with money. You buy that with reputation. But you will also have family problems. So you have to take care of your family. And also, if you become friends with some tenants, are you going to do your job and punish them if they do something out of line? Or are you going to turn a blind eye? Are you going to blackmail them? There's so many options. So anyway, let us go. We don't need to sleep because we have been injected with various chemicals. So let's go over here and knock on the door, see if he's home. I don't think he's home. No, he's not. So let's use the key, get in and set up a camera. Wait, where's my cameras? Oh, I forgot to buy some cameras. Let's buy a couple of cameras. There, they only have a very narrow viewing angle, but that is what we'll do for now. We can also search his apartment, but we have to be careful. We don't want Jacob Manischek to come back while we are in his apartment searching everything. Let's do that. Now, every time the inventory pops up, I'll be pausing the game, just so, you know, we're not caught by someone. Now, there's a trader. You can actually trade stuff with him. Let's check this. Now, these guys are going to work. The bus might get the guy here. Broken bottle. With the necessary skill, the broken bottle turns into a dangerous weapon. We're going to write this down. We know that he might have and use weapons at home. Nothing here. What about the chair? Oh, we have a new call from the ministry. We cannot ignore that. We have to be quick. And we'll do that as soon as we search the phone as well. Deck of cards and dice. Plays gambling games. So he's unemployed. Let's run there. Quickly. Go, go, go. Let's take that phone call. Ministry of Order. Congratulations, your first task was a success. You are awarded complex recipes for a chef and 50 reputation points. Complex recipes for a chef? According to our sources, Jacob Manischek violates state directives. Spy upon him. Use their surveillance cameras. When a tenant does something banned within the camera range, the action icon changes its color. Click on the icon to add the evidence to the dossier. Attach gathered evidence to your report. Alright. Talk to you later. Good, we'll do that. Every now and then, also our family will have quests for us. There he is. We can now spy on him. Or we can also go and talk to him. What do you want? Who are you? Let me introduce myself. My name is Carl. I'm a new house manager. Did I win the competition? Who cares about the new damned manager? I don't care about you and your deals. The weather is bad today. Go where you've been heading. The weather is as you are. Nasty. What are you smelling around here? Have nothing to do? It's my duty to look after the house. Watch yourself, as if nothing bad happens to your family. What a pleasant man. Let's actually go downstairs. I can get some of the stuff from here. Where did you... And... oh, so he's smoking. See, because for some reason we can see that here, even though we don't have any cameras, but we've now collected information that he smokes. See if there's anything here, if we can sell it to the trader and get more money. Because sometimes, you know, I don't know, our daughter might need medicine. Our son might need some other stuff. So he's drinking right now, but that's nothing incriminating. Not yet. Unless the ministry says that drinking is prohibited. Right now, all apples are to be destroyed immediately. Storage and usage are prohibited. And drug production is prohibited. So what's he doing? Nothing so far. There are some tenants coming back. I don't want to be seen spying on him, so... I will wait here. Report Jacob Manischek. I will. What's he doing now? As soon as that person leaves. What's he doing? He's calling someone on the phone. Okay, let's wait here. See, we can see his silhouette, but we can't see what he's doing unless he goes Under the camera, under the hidden camera. What's he doing there? Oh, he's making drugs. We are going to write that down. He's making drugs. That is enough to get him arrested. Let's go and report him. He will not get away. Glory to the state. Glory. Let us write a report. So we can also blackmail him. But because we want to, because we actually have a mission to report him, we're going to draw up a report. Ministry of Law and Order. Mr. What was it? Jacob Manisek, living in apartment number 2 at 6 Kruszwica Street, violated the directive. Which directive was that? It was Directive 6038 from the 1st of September. Drag collected materials here. There we go. He's making drugs. Let's send it over to the ministry. And now the ministry will act. I love this music. There is the police. They're coming to get him. Oh, nice. Ice skate. There's only one ice ring in the city. Skating is not popular these days. Purple blouse. Attack with the customer's name and the price is pinned to the blouse. That is not good. And this is in our family's place. I might actually just sell that. A little bit too incriminating. There goes the police. I love the art style. Oh man. Yo, get down! Get down! Bloody hell. You are under arrest for violating Section 6038 of our glorious state. Move it. Or should I say, out. That's so cool. There's already someone inside there. I like how these policemen look. They're angry. There you are, scum. Yes. Good. Repair apartment 2. Find a tenant for apartment 2. So now we can click on the apartment and repair it for 750. I'm not really sure why we have to pay for that, but there we go. Let's get either Aloysius Spack or Jones Propanedo. Let's choose him for now. Call the ministry. Ah, we have more quests. Bloody hell, 3 quests. Ministry of Order. Congratulations, your task was a success. You are awarded and 250 reputation. Oh, probably some money as well. 1,000 bucks. Nice. You will not have to report on the completed tasks by phone. You will be rewarded upon completing the task. We will notify you of new tasks by phone. This is still all in beta. Remember, if you miss a call from the Ministry of Order, you will be fined. You must be present in the house at all times and answer the phone, even if you are dying. Do you understand? Yes. You got rid of the violator. Now survey the tenants' opinions on Shimmer. Find out what the others think of him. Write characteristics after you are done with the survey. Get to work. Request data, a new tenant. Jones Propanedo request accepted. Wait. No violations. Banned items turned in 3. Papers fine. Job 234 out of 8 through 87. Coal barge sailor. An intern at the International Affairs Committee. Training to be allowed to sail internationally. Civil reliability 7 out of 10. Surveillance required. We'll provide additional instructions later. Talk to you later. Let's go talk to our daughter. Will you play with me? Not now, Marta. Lost toy. What happened, sweetheart? Something bad happened, Dad. Naira got lost. It's nowhere to find. Who is Naira? It's my doll. This is my favorite doll, Dad. Will you help find it? You scared me, Marta. Where did you play with it? At home. Naira is too small to walk outside. Find her, please. I will find her. What about our son? Yes, Father. I have an issue, Father. What do you want? Economics classes started and we were given a list of literature, textbooks and books I need to study. I went to a bookshop, but they didn't have these books. My friends say antiquaries sell these books on the Saturday market, but they cost $1 million. Can you ask your friends? Perhaps someone has these books. You talk to the wise and smart people. I'll think of what I can do for you. Talk about work. I don't like your new job, Father. Your boss is so nasty. Do you like eating good food and study at the university? Wear new clothes? Maybe you'll support us then. I'll try to find a job. I'll study and work at the same time. I hope so. I hate mine, Father. I'd better die than work as a slave. Have you found out anything about the books, Father? I haven't found anything yet. Are you sure you don't want to go to the library? I desperately don't want to go there. The woman who works there is so nasty. She hisses at everyone. It seems she doesn't like me. I've been waiting for my book for 2 hours, and it was on the shelf all this time. I saw that. Haven't you changed your mind about and be a miner? I hate mines, Father. I'd better die. Oh, that's the same. Study. I haven't missed any class. To be honest, I haven't believed you can get this place in the university for me. Be a diligent student, son. This place cost us too much. I won't let you down, Father. Fine, that's good. So now we have to talk to the wife, daughter, son. Martha lost her doll. Find economics book. Okay. So let's find her lost toy. I'm guessing it's somewhere here under the or maybe we should talk to our wife, see what she has to say. She also has something of a problem. What, Carol? Domestic problems. I need your help, honey. I can't find the big saucepan. I searched every corner and have no idea where it is. Can it be stolen? Should we call the police? Call the police because of an old saucepan? Don't even think of this. You must have forgotten it in our old house. Okay, if you say so. Can you ask the tenants about the saucepans? I hope they won't refuse a new manager. I'll make a compote for Martha and bring it back. Okay, I'll ask the neighbors about the saucepan. Have you seen the old doll that Martha used to play with, Anna? She can't find it. This is why she's so upset and afraid of talking to me. Maybe it's behind the wardrobe or under the bed. We'll check that. So let's go check behind the... Well, that's not the wardrobe. I'll check the wardrobe back there, but just in case. With the bed as well. Let's check the wardrobe and that bed as well. Hopefully it's here. There is the doll. My wife used to play with it as a child. Now our daughter does. She calls it Naira, even though that name is more suitable for a cat. Well, let's give it to our daughter. Will you play with me? Not now, Martha. What's your doll's name? Naira. I miss so much. Will you find it? Already found. Here's your doll. Thanks, Dad. I've thought about a great game. Want me to tell you about it? Naira will be a miner blocked in the mine, and I'll be a rescuer. What a game! Maybe you'd better play with cubes. I'll build a mine of cubes? So that's good. We did that. Now we have to find the economics books for Patrick and to borrow a pot from the neighbors. Is anyone in here? Hello? Let's... yes, there's someone there. Let's knock. There they go. Hello. Hello, my name is Karl. I'm the new house manager. My name is Klaus Zimmer. You will manage the house that used to belong to my family. One manager had already turned it into junk. I hope you can find this. Fix this. I'll do my best. Do you have a saucepan suitable to make a compote? You'd better talk to my wife, Maria. I don't know anything about the household issues in this ware. I have to work in a tobacco shop now. Ceilings are so low that I have to tilt my head. I used to work as a senior economist. Those days have passed. Ask about books. You're an educated person, Klaus. Where can I find textbooks on economics? My son was giving a list of books in the university, but there are no such books in the shop. A library can be an option, but there's always a line in it. Oh, the issue with the library is well known to me. It's not just the line. The library workers should also like you. Otherwise, they'll drive you away without any explanations. But I can help you. I have books left since the time I used to work in the counting bureau. I'd be happy if they help your son in study. I'm sure all people should have higher education. It's a pity not many people support this opinion. You saved my son. Thank you, Klaus. There we go. Rare and valuable books on economics. Just what Jack needs for his studies. They're not only my son, but my wallet too. Let's ask about the house. Did the house belong to you? That's right. It used to belong to my family. I wanted to turn it into a boarding house for gifted children, but it was turned into a residence hall. It's not so terrible. You haven't seen living blocks of D-level. You're right. Our situation is not the worst one. At least we're free. One can play chess at liberty. This is expensive. So now we know something else about him. We need to talk to Martha as well. Not Martha. We need to talk to his wife. Can we talk to your wife? Hello. Authorities' suspicions. No. We'll talk to the wife when she comes out. So let's talk to the sailor as well. Hello? Can I go in? No. This guy is walking very slowly. Where is my son? My son is not here. He must be at university. What do you want? Let me introduce myself. My name is Carl. I'm a new house manager. James Papanedo. Bosun at Coal Barge 23487. I'm preparing a long trip. We're sailing abroad. While I work as a trainee in the Outside Affairs Committee. I'll live in your casemate. What kind of training? Obligatory education for everyone who travels abroad with a business trip. We take anti-propaganda training. Are you alone? Yes, I live alone. Ask about the trip abroad. Did I get it right that you're leaving our house soon? Yes, we're about to leave. The barge is ready. We're waiting for the crew to be instructed in the Outside Affairs Committee. Where are you heading? Through the bay to the south and then towards Neol Sea. Have you been to Sheer? No. This city? This is the largest trade port city. Free order has been set here for the last decades. We'll stay in the port for a few weeks to unload coal and take a walk. Let's see then. I'm guessing he's not coming back then. Fine. So... I guess I could go well... Let's knock now, because only the wife is then there. There we go. See, whenever you knock on someone's door, you can actually see their entire place, because obviously they're not going to do anything suspicious. Hello. Hello, my name is Carl. I'm a new house manager. It's nice to meet you. I'm Maria Schimmer. Have you brought your family here? We've moved in just recently, and it would be nice to meet you. Can you do me a favor? Can I borrow your saucepan? My wife wants to make a compote, but our saucepan got lost during the moving, and I have a suitable saucepan. Here is it. There it is, regular pot. Thank you. We'll bring her back. There's no need in this. My husband and me live alone and don't even touch this. Let it be my gift for housewarming. Oh, thank you. Hello. How does your husband do? He looks upset. He really doesn't feel well. He received a parcel with a film. Klaus likes shooting photos very much. This will cheer him up. Interesting. So now we have to talk to Mark Rannoch and Rosa Rannoch, but first of all, let's go back to our wife and give her the saucepan. What, Carl? Have you found a saucepan, Carl? I've prepared everything for a compote. Yes, Maria Schimmer from apartment number 1 saved us. Spare no sugar for the compote. It looked like water last time. It looks like water because we have neither sugar nor apples. It's not my guilt that you couldn't get a provision card for sugar. Not my fault. Cheer up, sweetheart. Now we have enough sugar. Carl, talk to Martha. She looks so upset but doesn't tell me what happened. Oh, that was about the doll, probably. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. Of course, don't forget to salute to the glorious state. Glory to the state. And I will see you next time when we continue with Let's Play Beholder, the demo version, the beta. Bye-bye.